I'll tell you a little secret. I love ice cream. Love ice cream. And if I could have ice cream 3 times a day, 7 days a week, I probably would. Shouldn't. My wife wouldn't let me, thankfully. But you probably noticed, like I've noticed, that when you go to the store now, your half gallon of ice cream is not a half gallon anymore. You're lucky if it's a quart and a half or even a quart, and it costs twice as much. They have a name for this, right? You see that in cereal. You see it in all the packaging, right? You buy a bottle of Gatorade and the bubble in the bottom of the packaging goes about halfway up the bottle so that you're getting less in the liquid and the material that you're buying, and the prices are going up. They have a term for this. It's called shrinkflation. And shrinkflation is just another name for what we see in food for inflation. And this is happening all over the nation, all over the world. And, people wonder why this is happening, and it really is not a mystery. It's happening because our federal government is printing money at a breakneck pace. The debt is increasing. The spending coming out of Washington is increasing at a rapid pace. And to fund their excess spending, they can't borrow anymore. They borrowed from all of the friendly sources, and then they borrowed from all of our adversaries. I can't even imagine what it must have been like being in the room when someone said, hey, we borrowed from all of our people. We borrowed from all of our friends. I've got a great idea. Let's go borrow from the Chinese and the Russians and others. What could go wrong there, right? And now we can't even borrow from them anymore. China is selling our debt and buying gold. All of the nations of the world are selling U.S. debt and buying gold. And actually, we're having a hard time placing long-term U.S. Treasury bonds, the 10-year and the 30-year bonds. They actually had a scare in October trying to place the 30-year bonds. And when we can't place that debt anymore, the dollar has a massive collapse and a massive shock, and that's already happening around the world.